folks, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natasha and I do book things here. So today I'm going to be announcing my TBR for the month of March, and I decided in March that I want to read big books or intimidating books, and so I have a whopping TBR of 3 books that I know I want to read in the month of March. I will have a video up for my TBR star picks, but these are the 3 books that I want to try to get to, 2 of which are buddy reads. And so if you guys want to read them along with me in the month of March, you can. Hopefully this goes up with like a little bit of time if you decide you want to do this, but I will have all the information down below for these books. This is my TBR for March. There are 3 books, and all of which are intimidating to me in some sort of way. So the first one I want to tackle is the biggest book on my shelves, the biggest book that I own, and also next in publication of Stephen King books, and that is The Stand. This is a hunk of a book. It is massive, and this rakes in at 1,325 pages, so this is definitely the largest book that I own. So this is the full version that includes basically 500 extra pages that Stephen King didn't include in the original version, so this is the like uncut version with all 500 extra pages of who knows what. So yeah, I'm kind of diehard. I want to read the uncut version just to get more of the story, more of the world. So I have broken this down into readable chunks, and I am starting on March 1st. I did go by chapters as well, so if you guys want to follow along and read The Stand with me, I will include down in the comments the breakdown for each chapter. I tried to keep it to about 50 pages a day, which is kind of a lot. Some of them are a little bit shorter, some of them are pushing on 80 pages a day depending on the size of the chapter. So that actually breaks the book into 26 parts. So if we start March 1st, hopefully by the end of March we can finish this book, and it seems doable to me. This is a massive chunk, like I said. I decided as well to do a Twitter hashtag if you guys want to follow along with me and read The Stand. I think Julia from Julia Sapphire is planning on reading this with me. We both kind of came up with the idea to read The Stand together, and I just kind of broke down the chapters and whatnot. And so if you guys want to do it, I will include the chapters down below. Also, I will use the hashtag #TheStandIsOdd. I just figured that's funny. I've always went by like my reading is odd, my eyeshadow is odd, she is odd on Xbox and stuff like that. So I just figured it would be funny, and an easy hashtag to remember is The Stand is Odd. And so that is our hashtag for that. So if you guys want to follow along, daily I will be posting like little notes about the book, and yeah, there we go. And that's going to be like 50 pages a day, give or take, that I have to read, so pray for me. So up next, I was asked if I wanted to read this big book as well. This is House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski? That's hard to say. By Mark D. Asked if I wanted to read along with this because I kind of caught wind that Julie was going to buddy read this with Amber, and then Chelsea might do it as well. A book that was on my TBR for quite a while, and I originally saw it, grabbed it, went, this is way too intimidating for me, and I kind of put it back. So this book is kind of wild. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this. Some pages have, what is that? Some of the pages are really weird. You have to read things like upside down and all around. Who knows what that's about. Some of it you have to read in a mirror. Some pages only have like 1 word on them. Couldn't tell you what that's supposed to be about. So this is a very intimidating book in terms of format, so I think this is a perfect book to buddy read because I have a feeling it's going to make us think. I have a feeling you're going to read it and go, what the fuck was that? And it's almost so much better to read those kind of books when you can bounce ideas off of somebody, like, hey, on page 57 there was that weird thing, how did you approach that? So that's why I'm really excited to read this with a bunch of people. I think we broke it down into 14, I think, sections, as well as some ones in the back that I marked off as well. But again, I will include all of the page numbers and where we're sort of stopping and stuff down below as well. So this is also starting March 1st, so if you want to buddy read both of these at the same time, if you can feel free to do so, or one or the other, it doesn't matter, or both like I am, and I'm probably going to die and have my brain explode from the madness, but you know, why not? Those are the two that I'm definitely buddy reading, and then because I hate myself and I love torturing myself, I decided, well, if for whatever reason I decide that those books aren't challenging me enough, to also read S by J.J. Abrams. This is a book that I rushed to buy the second that I knew it was a thing, and this is probably the most expensive book on my shelf, and maybe the most interesting, I don't know. S by J.J. Abrams, but the book inside is called The Ship of Theseus, and it is made to look like an old library book. It's treated to smell old and everything. It's really intense, this book. Basically, this book has a bunch of items that you can take out and read that I just dropped out of the book. Fabulous. 3 pages in. I put sticky notes on them in case stuff like that happens. That has all of these really interesting items. There's like napkins, little cards, postcards. So this is a very intense book. Also, you kind of read it from the margins. There's people writing to each other in the margins along with the story, and I feel like this is also a book that's going to take like a solid month to read. If I don't finish this one in March, I won't be mad. I at the very least want to do my 2 buddy reads, but I figure if I'm already having like a thinking person's month, why not throw in this? Because I know this is going to make me think as well. So that is my massive March. I think Chelsea came up with that for me, so that's kind of awesome. So those are the 3 books that I want to read for massive March. So let me know in the comments below if you're going to follow along with me for any of these. And I will come back and do my TBR stars for sure, so stay tuned for those, and those will be other books, because none of those I can really read in the bathtub. I mean, I'll probably take this in the tub, but the other ones are kind of too big to like really do that with, and then I also want to probably take notes for the other 2. But I will be pulling my TBR stars from basically books that I can read in the tub at night. I do hope you guys like this. Do let me know in the comments if you're going to follow along for either The Stand or House of Leaves, and again, be sure to check the description bar. It will have all the chapters and all of that stuff down there. I do hope you guys like this video, and until my next one, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye!